எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். நான் திவ்யா அபிஷேக், சேர்பர்சன் ஆஃப் விக்கி ஃப்ளோ சென்னை. இன்றைக்கி வந்து ஒரு 500 விமன் ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஸோட ஒரு பெரிய ப்ரோக்ராம் நடந்தது ஸ்ரேயா கோஷல்ஜியோட. நிறையா அவங்க லைஃப் பற்றி, அவங்க லேர்னிங்ஸு, விமன் எம்பவர்மெண்ட்காக அவங்க என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க அப்படின்னு ரொம்ப இன்சைட்ஃபுல்லாக ஒரு டிஸ்கஷன் ஷேர் பண்ணாங்க. வி வெரி ஆனர்ட். விக்கி ஃப்ளோ ஆர்கனைசேஷனில் 1200 விமன் மெம்பர்ஸ் இருக்காங்க. எல்லாருமே டாப் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட், டைரக்டர்ஸ், ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஸ்னு நிறையா ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் பண்ணுறோம். அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் ஒரு கிராஸ் ரூட் லெவல் விமென்க்கு ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ் அவங்களை எப்படி அப்ஸ்கில் பண்ணுறது, டிஜிட்டலாக இருக்கட்டும், ஃபினான்ஷியல் அப்ஸ்கில்லிங்காக இருக்கட்டும், கவர்மெண்ட்டோட ஒரு எம்எஸ்எம்இ கைட் ரிலீஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஒரு 22 இண்டஸ்ட்ரியல் எஜுகேஷன் பேஸ்ட் க்ரெஷஸ் நம்ம செட்டப் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ இது மாதிரி பல்வேறான ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் அண்ட் ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ் நம்ம வந்து விமன் சென்ட்ரிக்கில் பண்ணுறோம். அது தலைமையில் ஸ்ரேயாஜி இருக்காங்க. அதனால் ஒரு வெரி நைஸ் ஈவெண்ட் வி ஹேட் டுடே. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் அவங்க திருப்பி மார்ச் 1 அன்றைக்கி ஒரு பெரிய பிரம்மாண்டமான ஒரு கான்சர்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ அதை பற்றி ஐ ரெக்வெஸ்ட் ஹர் டு ஷேர் அ ஃபியூ வேர்ட்ஸ். தேங்க்யூ.
Yes. Vanakkam, namaskaram, namaskar. Hello, and thank you that you all have come today. And I'm extremely honored to be here. Aye. Okay, I'll wait. What happened? Not working. Working? Okay. I'll say it again. Vanakkam, namaskar, namaskaram, or good evening. Firstly, I'm very, very honored that Vicky Flow decided to bring me here and make me a part of such a wonderful room full of great women and entrepreneurs. I felt a little nervous. She will tell in Tamil also. But I felt very honored that I could be in a room full of such great minds who are also women, and they are doing such great work. And I'm so happy that I'm here, and I had a great evening of chatting with all of them. We sang a little bit, and we're excited, and I can see the energy of Chennai getting geared up for 1st of March for the All Hearts concert that I'm having here. And I'm very excited. There's so much preparation going on behind this, so much excitement from music lovers, and I think I've never done a concert in Chennai of that level, of that scale. So we are really geared up, and we are going to give the best experience for our Chennai audiences. And all their song requests which are coming through social media with all the messages we are writing down, we are going to incorporate all of them and make the best night for all of us. So please come on the 1st of March at YMCA ground, Nandanam, and have a great time. So Chennai, see you on 1st of March.
ஸோ இது ஆக்சுவலாக ஒரு பயங்கர பெரிய கான்சர்ட். நிறையா சர்ப்ரைசஸ் அவங்க பிளான் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. இன்ஃபேக்ட் இந்த ஈவெண்ட்லேயே நிறைய பேர் ஆல்ரெடி டிக்கெட்ஸ் வாங்கிட்டாங்க. பிகாஸ் ரொம்ப நாமினலி ப்ரைஸ். The idea is to reach as many people in Chennai as possible. Yeah. So Vicky Flow is very supportive of it, and I'm sure every woman here echoes my voice that they will be there for the concert. So tickets are running out very fast. I request all of you to immediately book your tickets. I'm sure they'll be able to guide you on how to go about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Such may. This is the truth. Tamil is a very beautiful language. For the last 23 years, I've been singing in Tamil. I've had the opportunity to sing one of the greatest songs by the greatest composers, Raja sir, Rahman sir, Imanji, Yuvan Shankar Raja, and this list is endless. And I've found as Tamil as one of the purest and sweetest language, which adds so much of depth and flavor. So I feel very blessed that I had the opportunity to sing in so many.
Who's the guru, like, who do you look up to in the industry?
My guru. I do feel that I'm surrounded by gurus. When I started singing in Tamil, I found that kind of mentorship that I found here in Chennai from Raja sir, Rahman sir. Their blessings have been there. But I feel the gurus are all around you. Your co-singers, Chitrama, SPB Garu, everyone, wherever I had the chance to meet them, I learned something. Whether it's music or the way you talk and present yourself, how you meet others, I learned a lot from many of them, including the younger generation singers. So I think you will find Guru all around you. You just have to look.
நீங்கள் பிறந்தது நேட்டிவ் எல்லாமே ராஜஸ்தான். ஸோ இது படித்து வளரும்போது என்ன வாங்கணுங்கிற எய்ம் இருந்தது. அது வந்து ஒரு ஆக்சிடென்ட்லேயே வந்துடுவா இல்லை பிளான்டா?
What did you want to become when you were young? Was this planned that you become a singer?
Never an accident. Music was always a part of me growing up. I became a singer, whether I will be a professional singer, I never planned, but I would be a singer. Music is my first love. I was probably 1.5 year, 2 year old when I started singing. Like my mother would teach me whatever she would teach me, and I'll replicate. From 4, I started learning from gurus, my mother and other gurus, and so my professional career started early. I came as a contestant in Saregama when I was 10 years old. Then did my Bengali albums, Marathi albums, then did my first film Devdas when I was 16 years old. So I think there was no time to even decide whether I want to be a singer. I was a singer, and the journey took me to being a professional singer very early on.
நிறைய சாங்ஸ் வந்து நீங்க
Yes.
வந்து பாடிருக்கீங்க இந்தியா லெவல்ல நிறைய லாங்குவேஜஸ்ல நிறைய சாங்ஸ் பாடிருக்கீங்க. ஸோ எந்த மியூசிக் டைரக்டர்ஸ் கூட ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது கம்ஃபர்டபுளா இருக்கு, அதே மாதிரி எந்த லாங்குவேஜ் வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து சிங் பண்ணுறது ரொம்ப கம்ஃபர்டபுளா இருக்கு?
Which language were you comfortable and which music director did you like working with?
Wow, that's a tough question. I sing, I sing in all languages in India. So it's apart from Hindi, which probably is my spoken language, and Bengali. Every other language is difficult, but the tougher languages I can tell you which ones are. Tamil is tough, Malayalam is very tough, and those recordings I have given my best hours and a lot of hard work to make the songs sound right and diction correct, and there is a lot of contribution from my composers and all of them who have guided me to be correct in the songs. So comfortable, I'm comfortable with music. So music, wherever there's a good song, I'm comfortable.
தமிழில் ஒரு சாங் மட்டும் பாடுங்க ரொம்ப பிடிச்சது.
Munbea? And you were saying my father is a scientist. Yes, he comes from a scientist background. He's a scientist. He's an engineer, academic family, but with a lot of love for art and music. So my mother has taught me music, and both of them are the reason why I'm standing here today. A lot of hard work from them. I'll sing one of, I think, your favorite songs as well. முன்பே வா என் அன்பே வா, உனே வா உயிரே வா, முன்பே வா என் அன்பே வா, பூ பூவாய் பூ பூவா, நானா கேட்டேன் என்னை நானே, நானியா நெஞ்சம் சொன்னதே, முன்பே வா என் அன்பே வா, உனே வா உயிரே வா. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you.
YMCA.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Vanakkam, Namaskar. Good evening. Firstly, my apologies for being a little late. My flight was delayed from Mumbai. But just to be gathered amongst such amazing women, I'm feeling nervous and empowered at the same time. This is a very different feeling. So I'm really happy to be, I think it's the first time ever I'm in a room full of great women. So I'm so happy for this day. I think somewhat I feel this day might become a seed for something big, and you are all the inspiration for that. Thank you.
I think I join everybody here in saying that even when she speaks, it sounds like she's singing. What a pleasure, what a delight. Just like the introduction said, I think, Shreya ji, you've been the life, the love, the laughter, the longing in many of our soundtracks. I think, I know your Hindi songs are of course known to everybody, but many of us here fans of your Tamil songs, many of us fans of your Telugu, your Malayalam songs. I mean, I think there are people from every part of India here who've been listening to you in multiple ways. But I'm going to start by asking you a question you didn't expect me to ask.
Firstly, let me be just very clear. I'm a little nervous sitting next to such a stalwart himself. So I hope that you keep it very like fun and trivial.
Totally. Which is why we decided that today's conversation is entirely about Coldplay. We are not planning to talk about...
That's right.
So Coldplay, I thought I'll start with that.
What? Who's serious about that?
So we all saw you enjoying that concert very much, and so it was great to listen to this. So one question I thought I'll start with is to say which are the non-Indian artists that you like listening to a lot?
Not too many.
Okay.
Not too many. I'm hardcore desi. But there are few that have been a part of my growing up, and these artists, some of them are great vocalists, some of them are great bands. I mean, who cannot be enamored by, who is that one person who cannot be enamored by, say, a Michael Jackson or Coldplay is from our times, like we are millennials.
Your times, not mine. Your
Okay, fine. So that's why he's being like, let's talk about Coldplay, no? And then you'll be comfortable there. Yeah, I think Adele in today's times. So these are amongst the pop, figures. So there are lots of them, but I would say my love is more for Indian music. It has always been. I'm tilted towards Indian classical music, folk music, of course Bollywood. Then when my time started, I started singing in Tamil industry, Telugu industry. That's where I got to know more about the amazing world of music here that's how I think my tilt is always more Indian. I feel India is the best. I would always say that. It's
Well
the
done.
most culturally rich place where there's so many kinds of music. I mean, the kind of music you are doing and promoting, I mean, there is so much. But yeah, Coldplay is cool too. I mean, I won't say that it's... I had a great time going to their concert recently.
We saw you enjoying it, and we enjoyed it by watching you enjoying it. So let's turn to Indian classical music, because that's been your basic, your grounding, right? Could you talk to us a little bit about, your growing up with that as a base? What was that like?
So my journey has been such that I never got a guru with whom I could learn extensively for a very long time. But I think music has it's such a borderless form. Like when it starts, even when I was a kid, when it started pulling me towards the beauty of the ragas and the mithas and the sweetness, the emotions that you started feeling, and they were probably, I didn't even know, okay, acha, this is that rag or this is that song which has influences of that raga, but it just started happening slowly, and I got my mum who started teaching me because she saw some interest and some talent, and then we found a guru. So I have grown up in a place in Rajasthan. I'm a Bengali girl, but I have grown up in a remote place in Rajasthan because my dad is a scientist. So we were in a government colony of only scientists, and academics was the only thing that was considered a norm. Or there, to have a community of music lovers was something very, rare and difficult. But wahan pe bhi there was one Guruji who just traveled from somewhere and started teaching a little bit in our school, and then we started there for a year. I learned from him. Then I started traveling to our nearest city, which is Kota. Found a Guruji there, learned a little bit from him. So this is how I've learned from gurus, samne baith ke. But I think I have listened more, and that has taught me, and that's how I started falling in love with what our music is all about.
So there's this lovely Insta reel of yours. Yes, now you know that what these stalwarts are all doing. Everybody is sitting and looking at Insta reels. And in your case, it was you singing Manamandira to your child, I think. And that's not one of your songs, which is why I thought I'll talk about that.
No, I love Shankar Mahadevanji. Anything that he does has always fascinated, and I find him as one of the most supreme musicians, a complete artist. Anyway, that song is so beautiful, and it was not planned. It was just a Diwali day. We were just, decorating the house, and something was playing the whole day. I think this song was playing around, and I saw him very excitedly looking, because everything is now television, so there was a YouTube thing with it. So he kept on asking for it to be played again, he's barely 1 year old. So I saw that he's interested towards that music. That made me feel good. Oh, chalo, isko to acha taste hai, before the world of music that will open to him soon. Jab tak hai acha kuch, let's give him good music. So I was just humming
That was
day.
beautiful. And I'm going to ask a slightly difficult question based on that. Just that first line. Will you be able to hum it for us now?
I don't remember the song very
You don't
well.
have to sing the lyrics, just the... Should I play the key? Absolutely. Bilkul.
मनमंदिरा ते जाने मनमंदिरा ते जाने उधरों नघे साजगा मन मंदिरा. I don't know this is Marathi.
Beautiful. Thank you so
So I
much.
am not sure about the lyrics.
No, this was done for the benefit of my wife, who's not with us in this audience today, but she's listened to that reel at least 10 times more than I have. And I wanted to go back home to say you missed it because I asked Shreya ji to sing and she sang it just for me. And this is why you should not miss these events.
But I love her for just being so much in love with the reels. So even though she missed this event, I would love to meet her
Definitely.
soon.
So I believe there's something fantastic coming up for Chennai's music lovers on the 1st of March, and that's part of this grand tour that's happening. And for those of you who haven't already, please go and make sure that you tell everybody that you know. And she's going to be performing live in concert at YMCA on the 1st of March. So anything special that we can look forward to in that particular concert?
So I have a long history with Chennai, a long association with this place. So many recordings, so many beautiful songs for over 20 years. as long as my Hindi film career, Tamil started right parallelly. And I have so many beautiful songs, so many wonderful association with this industry, the composers that I've worked with. And so I'm really looking forward to performing in Chennai because 2 years ago I came here, performed, and I received a lot of love, and I feel very blessed that there are such genuine music lovers and fans here who are not here for FOMO, you know, fear of missing out. Oh, there is something fun happening, so I should be there. They are there for the love of music. That's what Chennai, stands a little different from the rest of the country or the world. There are just pure music lovers, and there are so many usually musicians and singers in my audience when I come here. So the last concert, I felt like I sang everything, but there was all a little bit like unfinished. Like I have to come back and do something, and I kept getting a lot of messages from fans. So since we started our All Hearts tour, and I don't know how many cities we have already covered, it's nearing 50. And we had to include Chennai in this because in this one we have really scaled up. We have done so much musically, and it's an experience also, like not just audio experience, it's a visually very beautifully curated experience. So we wanted to do it in Chennai. So I'm so excited, and I hope that all of you come on the 1st of March. And I'll be doing all my hits, Hindi and Tamil. And I would be very happy if you request something. I will definitely include it in the set list because there is some time still. It's 1st of March.
Wow. Okay. We will send you as many WhatsApps as we can. By the way, for her, for saying this, the word Tamil as Tamil, can I have a special round of applause?
Thank you.
So now back to a serious question. I mean, of course, your concert is a serious question, but this is something I've been meaning to ask you, ma'am. So if it's okay, can I just have a keyboard here? I just want to, this is going to be a very interesting kind of set of questions for you. I'll just play the first line, and I want you to talk about that particular composer that you worked with. And these are some of yours. Of course, she'll sing, right? But that is up to her. But I'll play. 100%. So this is becoming like an Ellen show where we just suddenly get these props and all these very interesting things. So we come prepared. We are Chennai. We are very always prepared for these kinds of situations. But while they're setting up, this is one question I wanted to ask you about your own. That moment for you when you won the talent hunt, and I believe you were 14 that happened.
Okay, you're talking about Saregama.
Saregama.
I came in Saregama multiple times. Once as a 10-year-old, once as 11-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old. It started early. I was a kid.
And that moment which transformed things for you, right? So I'm just trying to take you back to that moment. And then I think Sanjay ji had you sing for his film. How was that as a 14, 15-year-old? Because one of the conversations that many of us are having is, child prodigies. And when you're young and, that much of recognition and fame comes your way. How did that feel like for you? How was that experience? How, when you look back?
I think I was very unaware of what is happening, and it is still not sunk in. I think also one big advantage for me is my family is very grounded, and they are very. They always kept my mind in the right order, what you should be thinking, what you should be prioritizing in life. And for me, every moment that has happened in my life, I've only felt gratitude and nothing else. So it was very easy for me to be in a journey like this. I never felt overwhelmed ever because everything is transient and everything is in the moment, and I'm just enjoying what I'm getting, and most of what I'm getting is love and knowledge and getting to be in company of the greats. So it is not so tough.
The reason, ma'am, that I asked you is that, I mean, you are seeing so much of brilliant children emerging. You know, you are all the shows that you are judging, for example, and we see so many of them are, I mean, I'll use this term, they're ridiculously talented, right? I mean, their size is like, you know, the itni choti, and, you know, the singing like,
And Ustad.
and but there's also, this is a different zamana, right? There's so much of social media, so much of exposure happening to them. Do you think it's a good thing that these children are getting, you know, that much fame that early at a time when social media is creating so many problems, you know, for that kind of exposure? What is your sense for that? And many of them, I mean, it's also happening that many of them are famous for that season, and then uske baad, we don't know what's going on, you know?
Yeah, I would say there is a lot of truth to it, but we try to, apart from just being the judge on that day, there's a little bit more extended mentorship we try to continue giving them. Apart from just being a musician, it is very important to be in the right mindset. And I can only tell what I have done in my life and what worked and what works, and how to stay happy and not just chase success, just be in this journey, because it's never going to be like, even if you get one, everyone is chasing that one film song, right? Just one big song. Even if you get that one big song, it's not like the end of it. Iske baad aapko mehnat nahi karni hai. There's hard work. There is a constant need to keep learning, reinventing. It is never ending. So I, as a panelist there, as a jury or judge, I tried to tell them through whatever I have understood about this life. But it's also up to them and the families. So it's not about just the child. It's always about the mother and the father. If they're around, they need to tell their kids to not get so anxious about being popular.
Fame.
Yeah, it's a music is such a spiritual journey. It's not just about today, tomorrow. I need to be a pop star. I need to be famous, make a lot of money. The moment anyone has ever done that, they have actually faced failure.
Yeah.
So that is the only learning, and we try to tell them through our words. And it is a tough journey.
It is.
There is ocean of great musicians, ocean of great talent. How do you shine from that?
And the related question before I go into my rapid fire with you is, and Instagram, for example, or any of these social media platforms, you're seeing all these people putting up reels, right? And they're putting up reels of your songs, they're putting up reels of what. And some of it sounds nice. We don't know whether it's authentic or they've used some kind of auto-tune or something, or Melodyne to do it. And what is happening, and this is a lot of, you know, trained musicians, people who've been in that journey, are also beginning to feel very, you know, disheartened, disillusioned, ki kya ho raha hai, right? So, would you agree that music is a, you know, it's a journey, it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't start and end with that one performance, one award or whatever. So what is your take on that? How do you, when people talk to you about this young musicians especially, what's the advice you give them?
I agree. There is a lot of confusion at this moment amongst the aspiring musicians, singers, and anybody who is pursuing music with so much love. In fact, when we see that there are such wonderful performers in our show itself, our worry is also that actually the songs that are finally being loved by a lot of people are sung by actually very inferior, raw,
Right.
not very trained, it may not be very essential, but
Right.
not great musicians. They're not there, but still there is a lot of hype. So, but should that discourage a person to learn and be good at what they love doing? I don't think so. But what kind of happens after a point is the moment that glory is for one song, but the moment you have created a fan base and they love you for that one song or one big moment of your life and they want to hear you live, पोल खुल जाती है.
Correct. I agree.
So I think there should be that one fear somewhere in any artist that, okay, one day when I am there on stage and when I am loved by so many people, I should not be disappointing them when I am there on, that's why performance is a very different art. And Instagram, Autotune, Melodyne, there are so many new applications with softwares which do that job for you. That can take care of that one moment for your life, but what about the rest of the
Absolutely.
journey?
Absolutely. So, what they didn't know while we were talking is that I've set up the quiz for them, not for you. And it's based on your music, so we'll see. Okay? I'll play the line. You'll all have to sing that line because you know the song. If you sing it correctly, I will talk to her about that song and maybe she will hum it correctly. So let's see.
Smart.
Okay, so I'll play the first line which everybody can sing. Let me play it properly, give me a second.
मुन्पे मोड़े अच्छा, can you all give
We
me a
need
little
to
vocal solo?
elevate, empower and engage.
My vocal.
Okay? Where is Divya? Am I saying the words correctly? Okay. So we'll do. Okay?
I mean, we tried our best with you. It's okay. That's why you are Fiki Flow and I'm not. You guys are best at what you do. The lyrics go like this and the tune goes like this. Munbe vai nandeva odeva oireva munbe vai nandeva popo vai popo
Very bad Fiki Flow. Or should I say very smart Fiki Flow?
Smart, no.
100%. 100%. So, ma'am, your experience of working with the one and only AR sir.
Rahman sir, God, divine. not just for his music, the person that he is, the aura that he has, the way he works. There's always something to learn from him. Of course, when I sang first time in his studio in Panchatan and met him, I was a little starstruck, and I continue to be that. It's never easy to be a little casual in front of him. He tries to be all cool nowadays. He's God level, so he has that, impact on all of us. But I feel his music has impacted generations, and it will continue to, because he has I feel he's got a direct Wi-Fi connection with the Almighty.
6G.
Yeah, some special data
Special
plan he has.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And
Absolutely.
I mean, and recently you sang this song, you don't have to sing it. I'm going to test them. Whoever gets this song correctly, I'll sponsor their ticket for this concert of yours. Okay?
No one will.
See, I am smart. आपको ना मेरे हेयर स्टाइल देख के ही पता चलना चलेगा कि मैं तो बहुत स्मार्ट हूँ, बहुत सोचता हूँ, because I knew looking at this audience that they may not know this song. Okay, so did anybody get it? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a Fiki Flow member.
Clearly not a woman also.
That's all. That is Maheva Toiva from this fantastic film. And I have to say, when Parthiban sir, so you were coming on screen, he got me to play it live. So, and that's when I was like, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. So, nobody got the ticket. Fiki Flow member only, sorry. Okay? No.
अरे?
We are getting there. We
अरे?
are getting there.
ऐसे थोड़ी कॉन्सर्ट में कौन आएगा फिर?
Chennai concert, I will have to give Tamil clue first. Okay. Now I am going to give you this song, and all the people who said Hindi, put up your hand. Ma'am, please see the number of hands which are up. All of you keep your hands up because you are going to sing this song with me. Oh my God.
नदी से मैंने पूछा इठला के चली कहाँ दूर तेरे की का घर है बखा के चली कहाँ थोड़ा वो घबराई थोड़ा सा शर्माई उछली यहाँ से वहाँ सादा से मिलने का उसका तो सपना था मेरे ही तरह पिया जानो ना Okay, so this song is truly very special. What देना मेरे को देना खुशबू lyrics. अच्छा, thanks. I love you so much. See, women power. That girl, खुशबू, इसके बिना मेरा कुछ होता ही नहीं है. If girls stick around and do things together, we can conquer the world.
Divya Abhishek, I believe the show is over. Vicky Flow message, empower, elevate, engage, everything Shreyaji has just said. But I have to say, for everybody who sang Hindi, I finished playing. Great advantage of the piano, it plays every language. But no ma'am, before we go to Maiva Tuiva,
The song I'll sing, I finally found the lyrics. Little bit of this, why this is such an important song is this is Rahman sir's composition. Any song that is composed by him is divine, and not just beautiful, it's divine. Let's end on that note. That's the perfect adjective. And this also got my 5th national award recently. For this song I got it, and I feel very honored. It's a very beautiful film, very different film. So आप थोड़ा सुर दे ही दीजिए. पता नहीं, आपकी मर्जी. Any scale is fine.
this is why I wanted everybody to hear it. It's a beautiful song. So she's being such a rock star on stage today that you had better buy tickets to the 1st of March show at YMCA. Don't miss it.
क्या
But-
बात है. You are a very good ad voice also.
Always background music, keyboardist, instrumentalists, we know how to mimic that exactly because the voiceover artist will not come on time, so we will do it.
क्या बात.
Ma'am, so I wanted
Yours
to
too.
ask you about Piyu Bole. I think that was also an important song in your trajectory, no? I mean, it's
A lot of such first song with each of these composers, then my world opened to a beautiful set of people. See, Devdas was a world. Sanjay Leela Bhansali ji. Working with him is like a master class every time. Then the team of music director like Ismail Darbarji, all his assistants, all the best of the live musicians. We recorded. I just shot an episode of Idol with Kavita Krishnamurti ji yesterday, and we were just remembering how wonderful that time was. We were recording these songs together, standing next to each other, recording Dola Re Dola, and these moments will never come back. Times are changing so fast, and to sing with the stalwarts like that. So Devdas was one of those times. Then came the world of Vidhu Vinod Chopra, and I met Shantanu Moitra, the composer of that film, and we continued to do many songs together. So Piyu Bole is one of the first songs that we did. Yahan was another film which I did for Shujit Sarkarji and Shantanu. So Piyu Bole was a beautiful experience because that opened a very different storytelling, a very different kind of narrative, a way of working. Music was much more organic and more rooted in folk, and Piyu Bole has a little Rabindra Sangeet's influence also. So it was trying to mimic the time of Bengal of that era, so hence the influence. And Pradeep Sarkarji, who was the director of the film. So I remember he taught me those expressions, like Piyu Bole, this hasi. It was not natural for me to just laugh in a song. It took practice to get such very pronounced expressions in songs. It was tough because I was very young and I didn't understand what is expression. So I was slowly understanding these bhav kitna important hota hai gaane mein. It's not just about sur and voice quality. There is also expression because it's for cinema. That actress has to lip sync it. And then Vidya Balan's debut happened, and we did not know who Vidya Balan is, how wonderful she is as an actress, and how perfect it suited the situation, her lip sync, her enactment of that song. Pradeep Sarkarji used to sit in a corner, keep making sketches of each frame of how that song or the film is going to look. He would sketch with his hand, with a pencil, every frame of that film and sit and just ideate and come and keep saying, "Ki, Shreya, can you do this little? I want a giggle." There's a flirty moment, there's a love that is it's very young. So these things I learned. And every film has taught me a lot of things. And yeah, Shantanu Da's the bonding with him, the friendship, the kind of music we've done together is loved by a lot of people. Yeah.
Because you said it, I'm just wondering again. This.
সিন্ধু পারে ও আমি চিনি গো চিনি তোমারে ও গো বিদেশিনী তুমি থাকো সিন্ধু পারে ও গো বিদেশিনী Yes. क्या ये बोले जानू ना.
This is turning out more to be Shreya Ghoshal is moderating and I'm the one who's. I'm just joking because people have started looking into their phones, so we have to give them a phony joke.
Phony jokes.
We'll
We
give
have
them
to crack phony jokes.
So here's the each of these songs have been milestone songs in your at least for us as listeners, which is why I'm asking you. So the last one in that series for me, again a very very important song for you, I'm sure, because your voice sounded so different in this, which is.
Yeah, you want me to sing that?
No, but I wanted to. How did you manage? Do you want to sing that?
No, not now.
No. I won't.
Come to the show, you all.
No.
Because there I will be in a very different avatar, you know that? Not such a sober sitting like this. No, वो तो होने नहीं वाला है.
So in fact, that would have been a challenge, right? I mean, that was a very different throw of your voice, a very different texture of your voice. How was that experience for you?
I think 5-6 cups of coffee down and I sang the song and I went all out. I was actually, I have to say, Ajay Atul, the composers who took this challenge on themselves. I don't know how they thought of me for this song, but I am so glad they thought of this because it let me find a very new facet of my own. And why should a girl not have fun? You know, why do we have to be sticking to the norms? We are allowed to have fun and express ourselves in every different way possible. So I think I got to explore that about me through this song, and that opened a couple of. See, there were a couple of milestone songs where I kind of understood how I can sound in different ways. Like for example, Jadoo Hi Nasha Hai. All of that initial years of songs were different. Piu Bole, meetha gana hai, sweet, melodious. Ye Ishq Hai, for example. There I found another different throw of my voice and I started singing a little differently. So now I could approach, if it's a very quirky, electronic, fun song, how I will find my tonality there is where I discovered that. Barsore, for example, was all fun because it was very collaborative, it was very abandonment in the song. There was singing, there was fun, it was going everywhere. But when I came to Chikini Chameli, there I found a completely different me. Voice to chodi dijiye. I am laughing, I am cracking jokes in the song. A lot of things were not kept. Could not be. I think there was a lot which was captured in the recording. They had to, because it's a song format. We had a lot of fun. So there's a one laugh where it was just a laugh because I was having fun. It was not because I intended to laugh at that place. And चिकनी चमेली छुप के अकेली पौआ चढ़ा के आई, आए चिकनी चमेली छुप के अकेली पौआ चढ़ा के आई. So this khatka is a very loudy style of singing. So I found inspiration in that song to do that because it was originally a Marathi song, which was done for the film in a very different context, but I had a blast.
No, just amazing. I mean, I think the way she just sang that. Sorry, this is again me pushing this as much as I can, right? But
अपना घर ही है. अब तो मैं now I'm feeling घरेलू. Having fun.
Excellent. So I'm so glad and relieved. Because I've been checking my WhatsApp to see if anybody here is saying you're going a little over the limit, stop it. So far, nobody has said it. So this is my closing with you from my part of the conversation, which is there's so much being spoken about on gender equity, on gender equality, on women being empowered, and there's still, I don't think we are even anywhere beyond the superficial level of saying these kinds. I think we say these things and then we step out of these rooms and then it's back to square one. I know that you're somebody who's a real champion for this. You really believe that the equity and equality issue needs to have a lot more center focus. I just wanted to ask you for your thoughts on all of this.
Growing up, I never knew what is gender bias. Because I come from a family where my mom, dad gave me equal amount of freedom of choice and of thought, what you want to do in life, just like my brother. And it was never a question. It would never cross my mind. And it didn't even cross my mind when I was singing initially in my earlier years. And because this was never something which occurred to me, okay, there is a bias. It never occurred to me because I was busy doing what I was doing. But slowly, as I started seeing that this industry is really lopsided, is where I started feeling that if there is a change that you need to bring, it has to start from home. It has to start from me. And maybe then I can say things with, proudly, okay, if I have to somewhere make a statement that you need to do this because this is the right thing to do. How do I do that? If I am in a position of power today, I can do certain things which will allow a person to think, okay, if she is asking for these demands because she feels this is her right, then let's start with her. Maybe this will trickle down somewhere in the next artist who is coming, who is a woman. If I'm asking for a certain pay, for example, it's my right. It's not because I'm at what level I am, but I feel that there is a little disparity when it's a male singer and a female singer. There's always those kind of things that we see. Also, the number of songs that happen in today's industry is so lopsided. You go in your playlist, you listen to your favorite songs, you will probably see about 80% being all male songs and maybe only 10-20% are female songs. It's that lopsided. So we really have to take baby steps and do something about it. And even me talking about it right now, speaking about it, is probably making some flutters somewhere, some waves. So it is important to even discuss and say these things. And saying no to a lot of work when I feel that it is setting a wrong example. I say no very confidently because I can now. I couldn't have done it maybe 10 years ago. Now I can. So these will probably bring some change. So I do feel very strongly about it, not just in music industry, but everywhere. India has a lot of change still to bring.
think that was very beautifully articulated. It's a deeper topic for sure.
Yeah. Not for
And-
today fully.
Yeah, I
but
think
yes.
so. But at this stage, I'd like to remind you all on the 1st of March at YMCA, we're going to have Shreya Ghoshal in concert as part of the All Hearts tour. Don't miss it.
I love how his voice changes, body language changes. I love you, sir.
So I'll probably now throw it open to maybe just a couple of questions that I know Fiki Flow members might have, because I think it's gone a little over time. We had a late start, so if there are people ready with a couple of questions, we could do that. Until people decide to ask the question, I'll do. I think basically what I'll do is, like, we used to play these games, right? So like, what is that? I forget the name of the game, the magical chairs. So what I'll do is I'll keep playing, and when I stop, somebody can get up and ask the question. We have the questions.
So,
Hi Shreya,
hi, ma'am.
your voice is magical, needless
Thank
to
you.
say. What's your most requested song, and please sing 2 lines for us. Please.
Most requested. What would you like to listen? अच्छा ठीक है तो फिर वही requested है most.
Okay, so I'm going to stop. Sorry, as the moderator, I have to play a slightly headmastery role here and say that questions are questions. Questions are not requests for songs, because songs are on the 1st of March at the concert. Where is Nasif? I have done my job correctly. I deserve to be appreciated for this.
Thank
Okay?
you. You are so. Oh my God. This is the best time. But I can never say no to a request. That
Are-
is also one of the things that I'm like that.
Okay, very well done. Now I look like the bad guy. But
हाँ है कोई तो वजह जो जीने का मजा यूं आने लगा ये हवाओं में है क्या थोड़ा सा जो नशा यूं छाने लगा पूछो ना पूछो मुझे क्या हुआ है तेरी राहों में आकर पूछो ना पूछो मुझे क्या मिलेगा तेरी बाहों में आकर ये इश्क है जन्नत दिखाए हाँ ये इश्क है बैठे बिठाए जन्नत दिखाए हाँ. Thank you so much.
Hi Shreya, your
Hi.
journey with our maestro Ilayaraja, and what is your favorite song of his?
Hey, please sing it. Huh?
everything, please sing it.
Raja says so many great songs, but my working with him also has been such a special time of my life. Just recording songs for him, I've learned a lot. I have recorded songs like this. He's sitting here, I'm recording on the mic. Can you see? What a blessing and what a privilege that I've had. So one of the songs that I absolutely loved recording for him, and I think it's one of the very first songs that I did, which was for the Virumandi, that film. Can you guess? अगेन सी आपने रिक्वेस्ट की भी नहीं, आपने की, लेकिन मैं तो गाना शुरू कर देती हूँ. प्रॉब्लम तो यही है मेरा. ഉന്നവിട இந்த உலகத்தில் உசந்ததோ ஒண்ணுமில்ல ஒண்ணுமில்ல உன்னவிட இந்த உலகத்தில் உசந்ததோ ஒண்ணுமில்ல ஒண்ணுமில்ல வாக்கு பட கடிச்சா விருமாண்டி சாட்சி சொல்ல इलैयाराजा सर के बारे में बात करने के लिए I don't have words. That is what happens when you talk about a maestro like him. Such phenomena happen in thousands of years, I think. You know, there is only one Ilayaraja sir, and nobody can touch. He's miles ahead. The way he works, oh my God, you have seen him work. I have seen him work in his Prasad studio little room where he sits and does his music. He comes up with a tune along with the arrangement of the whole song to the bass line. He writes the whole song in one go within 5 to 10 minutes. A whole composition is ready. He can imagine every piano bit to what the flute is going to play, to the guitar notes, to the bass line, how the voice should sound, the lines, the lyrics. Sometimes he has a lot of contribution to even his lyrics, and it happens within just like that. He's one in millions, one in a millennial.
Ma'am, I have to say this again. The Tamil is so fantastic when you sing. It's just really, really beautiful. I think we'll take the last question and then wrap this up, if that's okay. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Shreya.
Hi, ma'am.
You have us all drooling here. We can't speak. I think we just want to use the musical tone with you. I just want to ask you something. It's like your entire musical journey that you've gone through in the past years. Is there any particular musical composer that has had a great impact on you? And if so, can you share a recording experience with any legendary musical composer? The other question I have for you is, what do you do on a daily basis to maintain this magical voice of yours? Is there any routine you follow? Because all of us have these hoarse throats and hoarse voices. Is there anything you follow to maintain your beautiful voice?
I won't have a right answer for that, but I'll try. Firstly, working with legendary composers, and I've worked with many. So many of them have had a phenomenal influence on my understanding of music. I'm enamored by many of them. Meaning I have even had the chance to work with the legendary Lakshmikant Pyarelal-ji's Pyarelal uncle. I've recorded with him. So I got a glimpse of how these legends would have worked with, Lata ji and Asha ji, and what was their style of working. I got a little first-hand experience as well, and it was incredible. The knowledge, the way they guide how aapko gana kaise hai, and then it translates and makes a song so much bigger than what I would have originally thought or interpreted. Like that, Rahman sir has been a big influence. With him recording, usually initial days he would only record in the night. Probably you're waiting the whole day, like I've taken the flight from Mumbai.
3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah, everything starts post 2 a.m. in the morning. By then, there is no noise outside in the world. Panchatan studio, that vibe, beautiful. He would just start a candle, light a candle, and get into his creative mode. And one of those experiences was probably Aro Malay from, VT, Vineta Andi Varuvaya. Oh, that was one of the most divine. I had tears. I did not know where time went, and I didn't want to stop it. And he has so many ideas. He lets you flow through a process. He was playing with me. I was just jamming. That didn't have a structure. That song didn't have a structure. It was just me doing alaps. And Barsore was also that experience where the song, how it was made to finally how it came out was so different. So he is a very intuitive, impulsive, collaborative composer who figures out in a short time what the capability and potential of a singer or any musician is, and takes the best out of that person. So I've seen these things. Raja sir, my God, I mean the list is endless. And Sanjay Leela Bhansali ji as a composer as well. not just as a director. His insight about what a song should be, how the song should be sung, and why it should be sung like this is so deep that more you work with him, you more grow. In one day, you grow 10 years in knowledge, and I mean, you cannot do enough crash courses or workshops or master classes or do Berkeley classes to know and learn these things. So I'm very fortunate to have worked with these legends and maestros. What was the next question?
The other question was about how do you maintain your voice?
My voice, I don't maintain my voice. I just have, I like to be happy. I think happiness is something very important. And many of you may have always seen me eating chaats. There are days when I have demanded I want to have a pani puri before going on the stage. तो वो जो है ना कि खट्टा नहीं खाती होगी, बर्फ नहीं पीती होगी, ये सब मेरे केस में लागू ही नहीं होता है. I feel if your heart is happy, your mind is pure and it's at peace, you do your best, whether it's vocals, singing or whatever you do. I try to be happy.
I think, Divya...
Last question.
Last question? Okay.
Hi, your voice is mesmerizing.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I have a question. In Tamil, is there a song which somebody else has sung and you felt, oh, I could have done this?
No. No. It's neither Tamil nor Hindi nor any language. If I have loved a song, there is a reason why I did. Because that song sounded beautiful in that voice. I mean, it wouldn't have taken that shape of beauty without that voice and the singer's thoughts. So it has never been like that, but I've appreciated many songs. Like, I'm a fan of so many songs. Like, I cannot pinpoint. I'm so sorry. I don't have a right answer for this. I am a genuine music lover, and I love my co-artists, my seniors, the new ones, so many of them. I genuinely love the way they've rendered each song. So, I don't know. Many of Chitrama's songs I love. Huh? क्या गाए? कहना ही क्या ये नैनिक अनजाने से जो मिले चलने लगी मोहब्बत के जैसे सिलसिले ऐसे दिल खिले जिनको कभी नहीं जाना वो हमसे कभी कैसे नहीं जाना अब क्या करे क्या मिले कैसे उन्हें मैं पुकारूं कहना ही क्या ये नैनिक अनजान से जुड़ा चलने लगी मोहब्बत के जैसे सिलसिले कहना ही क्या
And the most appropriate way to finish this conversation, because हम क्या कह सकते हैं इसके बाद? कहना ही क्या है? So on behalf of Vicky Flow, you are going to thank us for this conversation and the mesmerizing, amazing, absolutely extraordinary Shreya Ghoshal. Sorry, I think.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Anilji and Shreya ji, for this amazing, melodious and insightful session. We love your voice, but it's amazing to know you beyond that and deeper. Thank you so much.